How's it going, everyone? I'm Adam Molina, and today at CES, we drove in a BMW 5 Series. Or actually, it drove us. A theme of CES this year was autonomous vehicles, and while every manufacturer is racing against each other in terms of concept cars and features, BMW took a step back and decided to think about how this new tech is going to affect our everyday lives. Mainly, how the time that would normally be used while driving can be better spent doing other things, like sending out emails or learning about nearby landmarks. Everything about this car has been fine-tuned to take back your time, and it all starts with the Open Mobility Cloud. The goal is to have your car interact with all of the cars around you as well as the traffic lights to determine things like how much time you have left to wait at a stoplight. For things that can't be determined by traffic lights, for example people walking in the streets, the 5 Series relies on numerous sensors and cameras that will give you warnings when you're about to make an unsafe turn onto a street or when you're about to hit something on the road. But that's not really the most interesting part of this future. BMW says that they aim to have fully autonomous vehicles on the road by 2021, and that's what we were here for. So this hands-on with the Series 5 turned into a hands-off. I couldn't resist. But seriously, the car drove entirely on its own, going 65 miles per hour on the highway without skipping a beat. In this time, our BMW spokesperson made it a point to have us turn around and have an entire conversation with him in the back seat. It was strange at first, but Chris Carlin said that what was most weird was just how familiar and natural it felt. So natural that when it was my turn to drive, I almost forgot that I was speeding down a highway at 65 miles an hour. Thanks to the Open Mobility Cloud, you can use this time for more productive tasks like making reservations, learning about landmarks you pass, and even adding a quick pit stop on your route in order to pick up a last-minute something from Amazon Prime Now shipping, which we were also able to demo. Kind of, since this was clearly all set up beforehand. Still, it was a demo of what is clearly a very obtainable goal in BMW's eyes, and it was pretty exciting. The BMW 5 Series will be out this March, but you wouldn't be able to tell it had self-driving capabilities just by looking at it. It still looks like your average car, albeit a very nice one. However, BMW thinks that will change once people don't have to be glued to the steering wheel in order to get from place to place. So after our drive, we were able to talk about the future of autonomous vehicles with a BMW spokesperson and even check out one of their ideas for what the future car could look like. This is what he had to say.
So this is BMW i Inside Future Sculpture. We're calling it a sculpture. It's not a concept vehicle per se. It's not necessarily going to be a design that you're going to see in the future, but it's more a way to showcase interior experiences in the future. So as you can see, radically different interior design. This is really purposefully built around self-driving vehicle. This is very lounge-like, very living room-like. If you want to sit in, we can give you a demo on how this works. So if you want to hit the start button here, yeah, it takes a little getting used to. So now the system's activated, it's knowing your day, your agenda, and here it's giving you a couple buttons. We have this screen pause so you can click these as much as you want and get a feeling for it. So you're getting different kinds of feedback. You have visual feedback, you have the tactile feedback of the haptics, and then you have sound feedback that's coming from the speaker systems. Yeah, and for me, I'm watching you, you're just tapping nothing. It can give recommendations based on how much time you have in autonomous driving mode. So if you had 5 minutes, say it would give you an article you could read. If it has 25 minutes, it can recommend a movie for you. And so if you click watch, we can see our sound curtain technology, which is directional speakers in the headrest, shakers in the seat back. So that's more of kind of a cinematic theater experience, but it can also do sound isolation where passenger and driver can listen to 2 different music types.
Are you excited for the future of self-driving cars? Let us know in the comments below and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And make sure to keep checking Charge for more CES coverage.